Hi folks, I'm Brad Schroeder. I'm the fleet director out here at Dick's Auto Group out in Hillsboro, Oregon. Thanks for clicking on our link to learn a little bit more about the truck that we've got behind us. If you wanted to find out a little more detail, you can visit our website at McKenzieFord.com. Look for stock number 299673, or you can just come on out and see it in live in action at 4151 Southeast TV Highway. Let's take a little deeper dive into the truck itself. So what we're looking at here is a 2019 F-550 Crew Cab chassis. It's an 84 CA. It was built with the world-class 6.7 liter power stroke motor. A couple of notable options that I had added to this truck is I had the 488 limited rear slip differential as well as the high capacity towing group. When you have both those options added to this truck, it gives you a total GVW of 19,500 pounds as well as a gross combined weight rating of 40,000 pounds. So it's a very capable truck. The engine itself is delivering about 330 horsepower as well as 750 foot-pounds of torque. I don't think you're going to find a more capable truck on the road at this point in time. As far as how I had it finished up, we had it completed with a 12-foot Scelzi contractor bed. Contractor bed is essentially a flat deck, so you'll see here that you've got a normal flatbed deck. It's a 12-foot by 8-foot wide deck, and then it has upper boxes and lower boxes built into it. Contractor bed is essentially a modified version of a flatbed where manufacturers noticed that certain people out on the job site had very specific trucks, and they were almost always common. They almost always wanted this upper space and a lower space and some work decks. And so a lot of the manufacturers got together and said, you know what, let's just make ourselves some form of this bed that is really readily available and more common, for people to purchase. So as we're looking at it, you've got two upper cabinets here, and then you've got a lower cabinet that opens up, giving you a lot of space for you to store equipment as well as tools out on the job site. The upper cabinets actually have a pass-through here, so if you needed some additional space or longer items, you can store them in there. One of the really nice things for us out here in the Northwest, the weather changes pretty frequently, so this actually gives the ability to keep a lot of your equipment and your tools safe from the elements itself, as well as you'll notice that each one of the cabinets has a locking apparatus here, so you can actually keep your tools safe while they're, at nighttime or on the job site itself. The Scelzi body has one really nice application that I like. It has what are called pop tops here on the top, so you actually have the ability to lift up this top portion of the box, giving you access to more storage space for your looser items or smaller items like screws, nuts, bolts, those kind of things. That way you don't have to be digging deep into the box to find it all. As you're looking up on the top here, you'll notice that there's an over-cab material rack, so it extends the entire length of the truck. It extends all the way out basically to the front line of the windshield and then out to the back. It gives you the ability to store longer things like forms if you needed them for concrete or whatever the case may be out on the site itself. You'll notice that there's actually some crossbars here and in the back. Those crossbars are removable, and then they can store up in the front. So if you ever needed to use a forklift to load things into the truck itself, you have the ability to take those bars out and then still use that application. When you're looking at the crossbars, they're pretty simple to remove. You'll notice here there's just a cotter pin on this side, and then there's a cotter pin on this side. You pull those cotter pins and then move the bar up to the front, lock it back into place, and you're good to go. What makes a contractor bed unique is it has a couple of different workable spaces. So on the back here, you'll notice that you have a couple of fold down gates. And so on the side here, you've got a drop down on this side, and then on the rear, you have the ability to drop down the rear itself. So this exposes a workable space here. It's a little over 3 feet wide, 8 feet long. Usually you would see larger tools such as compressors, jackhammers, chop saws, those kind of things on the back deck. It's also relatively at a workable height, so if I was a contractor out on site, I have the ability to use this deck actually with my hands and get work done here. On the back, you'll notice that there's a bumper. This is a step-up bumper, so it gives you the ability to climb yourself up and get into the truck. And then on the rear here, you've got an 18,000 pound towing hitch built into the back. Another component of a contractor bed is the fact that it has this other deck space that's up in the front here. So there's this divider that's built in, and then you have a workable space in between the boxes up front, and that allows you to segment out your tools from maybe products. So you can put some lumber up there, you can put loose items that are going to roll around and keep them divided, still kind of keep some level of organization. As we go around to the passenger side, you'll notice that it's built exactly like the driver's side is, and so we've got two upper cabinets here and then a lower cabinet here. These will open up just like they do on the driver's side, exposing a lot of workable space for you, a lot of places for you to store, and then obviously you also have the pop top that's on this side here, just like you did on the driver's side. If you have additional questions, feel free to visit us at dixmckenzieford.com, or you can come visit us live at 4151 Southeast TV Highway. Look forward to seeing you. Have a great day.